So here we are, Race to the King, 100 kilometres. It's the 16th of June, and as you can see, glorious British summer. Dad's hiding in the tent over there. We've got about 10 minutes before we set off, and we'll start just behind me. And it should be a good day. It's going to be wet until about 11 o'clock. Hopefully it's going to clear up by then, but we've got quite a few layers on. It's a little bit chilly. Don't know how you can see how much that's coming down, but it's pretty wet. So yeah, 10 minutes to start, 100k today. I made a bit of an interesting decision and gone out with my road shoes because the first start's quite flat. Although as soon as I dropped my halfway bag, it started raining, so I could pay for that later on. But yeah, so the first 50k is pretty flat, and then it goes up into the hills in the second 50k. We come back to base camp here, halfway through, and we can change and put a fresh shirt on, change our shoes, change our socks, things like that as well. So yeah, we'll hope this weather blows through. I think we're both feeling pretty good. My knees held up pretty much all week, so I'm feeling pretty confident. I've got loads of paracetamol, and I've got my running poles and everything as well. So yeah, all right, we're getting close to the start. Got about 6-7 minutes now. Let's get to it. Race to the King 2024.
8, 7, 6.
Ready to go?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go!
Are we nearly there,
Come
yeah?
on, guys, let's go!
This is a good pace.
Look out, freak, come on, just walk yourself. Go and enjoy it.
All right, 100k starts here. 102k, yeah. All right, so we're what, 5 miles in?
Yeah, 8k.
8k in. We're about just under a kilometre from the first aid point. So far, so good.
Yeah, looking good.
Rain's come down a little bit. It's been a bit.
Off, hasn't it?
Been on and off. Yeah, it's been a bit showery. We're really unsure. We've had coats on, coats off. We almost went down to a t-shirt at one point. Sunglasses have stayed well and truly tucked in the cap. Yeah, I think we're feeling good. Good start. It's an hour down.
Well, if it looks good at the end, it'll be really good, I reckon.
Well, what have we done? We're just coming up to 10k.
No, 8k.
Oh, 8k. Well, we've got 18 and a half park runs left.
That's doable, isn't it? Yeah, anybody can put it. Perfect.
All right.
Oh, she's gone. I'm ready to go.
Pit stop 1, 9k. So far, so good.
CV here, look over there.
Oh, yes. Alright, not sure if you can hear this because it's pretty blowy. We're 17 here, we're just on the high episode. That's my bosom. That's 2 hours exactly, actually, as I pull my phone out. Been pretty intermittent now, I've got chilly. Pretty grim actually. But yeah, we've got about another 10k for next aid stop. So far, so good, just keeping it consistent. Probably getting a little bit quick, but yeah, it feels okay. So we'll keep it cracking, keep the rhythm up. Yeah, all good. Pit stop 2, 26k. Okay, just leaving pit stop 2. The sun is out. We survived the rainstorms, we've survived the wind. 4.5 minutes at that last pit stop, so slightly on the long side. But I think things considered it wasn't too bad, was it?
Oh,
What have you got there?
really sour bit of
Pineapple.
pineapple.
But yeah, we are 27k in. So far, so good. Usual aches and pains, which you'd, I think, expect. Warm enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're moving good, and we're past a quarter as well. So yeah, there's a bit of confusion over when the next aid point is. So we filled up the water and picked up a couple of slices of watermelon and a couple of gels. But yeah, the next aid stop's either 8k or 17k. We've had conflicting information, so prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Yeah, 27k. Let's go. Okay, just left pit stop 3, 35k in, and we just started the first hill of note, about 2 miles long. So we grabbed a load of fruit, got some orange, just had some watermelon, a couple of gels, and yeah, we're in and out in 4 minutes. We overtook a huge amount of people in that aid station because most of people were stopping to sit down and a cup of tea. Like, what's that all about? We've got a strategy for each one. Have the tanks open, ready to go, get the water in, get some fruit, get some gels in and out, quick as we can. Last year, we wasted a lot of time, didn't we?
Yeah.
At aid stations, we stayed like 5-10 minutes in some of them, whereas this year, keeping time to a minimum, and we're all the better for it. Average pace is good.
You just found a banana.
Dad's found a banana on the floor. But yeah, I think we're feeling pretty good. That's 35k now, and we've taken 4 hours and 20 minutes, so that's not too bad. The next stop now is back to base camp, halfway, so there's 15k to base camp. My watch is actually under reading it slightly, which is a little bit of concern, because the last thing is that I want to happen, I do not want to get to the end of the race and be stranded on 99 like Alistair Cook was once. But if we do, I'm going to have to run around for a bit at the end. But yeah, all good so far. Weather's off, weather's turned nice. Been back in short sleeves. Yeah, so far so good, I think. So
Yeah, not too bad.
we're going to just keep stomping, get up this hill, and crack on to halfway. Alright, so we're a few kilometres after base camp, which is halfway at 50k. So we're just over halfway now. Basically sends you a massive hill straight out. So it's been pretty tough going for the last, to be fair, half an hour or so since leaving. I think the signs of wear and tear are starting to show a little bit. It's pretty tough going, it's also pretty humid now. We'll be alright, but I think this is the first time either of us have started feeling a little bit tired and just not all systems firing on full gas, but we'll get it done. Just a bit of climbing now in the second half. Got another aid station just under 10k, so we'll get to there and we can stock up on some fluids and things like that. But it's the first time it's felt really, really tough. But we'll get there. So this is the highest point on today's run, I think. You got any info?
Yeah, it's the highest point.
There we go.
I don't know how high it is.
It's pretty high up. We were down there earlier. Good stuff. So yeah, we're about 60k in now. We've got 2k to the next checkpoint. Under a marathon now to the end. Big milestone that. Both Dad and I had a really tricky spell about a few kilometres back. We're both kind of quiet, struggling with a tough, bad place. Really felt pretty ropey, to be honest, but we're through it. We just literally, I just mentally was like, right, I just snap out of it, and then I did. I'm feeling a lot better, and then we managed to run a little bit more, and yeah, we've got a nice view over there now. We're on the highest point. It was pretty tough going, but hopefully now it's mostly downhill now to the next aid station. Big steep hill coming up, so we'll get some, hopefully that'll be quite quick. And then it's 38k from there to the end, so we're definitely counting down. All right, pit stop 5, 62k. Feeling good, aren't we, Dad?
Yeah, better than we were a few minutes ago.
I know it's a relative thing, but if you'd have offered me this at 62 kilometres, I'd have said you're taking the piss. It's all good, it's all good. Right, got to now enact the pit stop strategy. Water, fruit. It's all good. Let's go and smash it. Look at this. All these delicacies. Pineapple, I think, for me. Don't eat any of this. Joe's only. So there's Dad up ahead. We've just ticked through 70k, which means that 30k left, so that's a massive milestone. Just on a quite steep descent. Doesn't really look like on the camera, but it's really kind of getting on the knees. But yeah, I mean, we've churned out some mileage over the last hour or two. We've literally just ticked through 10 hours. But yeah, we're all feeling really good. Picked up a little group that we're running with as well, which always helps. But yeah, I'm sure there'll be a bad spell to come, but 30k is under 20 miles, so 18 miles or so to go. So getting into what I like to call the business end. Happy days. Okay, so we're at about 78 and towards 79 kilometers. We've gone through 8 stop, 5 or 6 I think. I didn't take a video there because I was feeling pretty ropey. Had a second bad spell. Just my quads were thrashed because getting down to that last aid station, that was about 5k ago, 5-6k ago. And getting down to it, there's about half an hour of just descending, which sounds great, but my quads were just completely thrashed. It was really steep, it was too steep. So when I got to the aid station, I kind of stocked up on some things. I was like, God, my feet and my quads are just done. I was like, oh, there's 30k left. I'm struggling here. Anyway, I did sit down for 2 minutes, and Dad pulled me up. I was like, all right, let's go. And then we had to walk for about 10-15 minutes. It was just brutal, to be honest. And then slowly it came back, and we managed to put down, a good few strong kilometers of, consistent running. So yeah, we've got about 22k left, maybe a shade more. We think the course is slightly long, slightly over 100k, which is fine. It's all bonus miles. And we're in Arundel, so we're absolutely on the final leg now. We think we've got 3 relatively big climbs left. 2 are kind of in quick succession in the next 5k. And we don't have another aid station for at least 12k, so we're kind of on our own here for a little bit. So we're walking up the steep hill, but we're trying to what we call walk with vigour, keep the pace up. Nearly there. Pit stop 7, the final pit stop, 91k. Get some water. I'm not staying here for long. We'll be in and out. Ooh, yeah. Alright, that's the final aid stop. We've got 10k to the finish now. My watch says 92, they say 91. 10k to the finish. We're on 14 hours. I reckon just over 15 we'll probably finish, won't we?
Yeah, we've got 14 hours and 2 minutes.
Yeah, so 10 kilometres left. We have no right to actually feel this good.
No. It's actually more like 11.
11, oh, it's 11.
Get disappointed. Cross the road to the left, up the hill to the bend, and then left at the red arrow.
Thank you very much. Right, 11k. That's alright. Doesn't really affect too much. Yeah. Okay, so the watchers are saying 95k. We're in a forest, so it is a little bit darker than it actually is. So we've donned the head torches. To be fair, we've made some really quick progress. We made a quick 3k since that last checkpoint,
Less than 5 miles.
Yeah, I've got about 8k,
Yeah, that's right.
8k to go, so let's just keep this ticking over, and we'll be there in no time. Yeah, good stuff. Can't see much of me because of the torch, but yeah, 7k to go, under 7k to go, under 4 miles. We've Dad and I about there. We've both just hit a really good streak, haven't we?
We
at the right time. The last few miles since the that last pit stop, we've been flying, to be honest. We've been in 6:30s. It's all come together on the final stretch. Yeah, so under an hour from here, easily under an hour, maybe about 45 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna finish strong. One more sting in the tail. We're over 99 kilometers in. I'm not sure if this camera really does this hill justice, but gosh, it's really tough. Short and sweet. God, it's got us puffing. Probably one last time. So within a kilometre we get to the top of this. We get to the 100k mark, and then this course is slightly long, as I said earlier, and then from there I think we maybe have slightly over 2k, just complete downhill, roll into the finish back on the estate where we started. Oh, we just need to get up here. Got us breathing hard, but so steep, completely unnecessary, to be honest, because we're going to be over 100k anyway. But not long now. Probably be done within half an hour, which is great. We've been going for 15 hours and 14 minutes, so we're quite happy with that time today. Oh god, it just keeps going. All right, I'll check back in a few minutes when we get to 100k. Okay, so we think we're meters away from the 100 kilometre. We think we finished down there, so we're just going to get off this hill. We're pretty high up actually. We've got about 2k, probably down to about there somewhere, on the side of this hill. So as you can tell, it's very blowy. There's on now. But yeah, we've got over 100 on my watch. I think by their reckoning, we've probably got maybe just a fraction coming up to it. But yeah, we're almost there. Right, we're going to finish strong. Okay, so we're going down this massive descent. This is really hard. I'm so stretched. That is the finish. So we go down, we turn right, we finish. What, less than a k? Oh, Dad, we made it. Well done. God, it felt a long day, that, didn't it? 15:41, probably be 15:45 or 15:46 by the time we get there, but time's irrelevant. We had a grand day out. That's it. Alright, 102k. Oh, well done. Yeah, it's a great work, that, isn't it? Oh, that's it, done.